Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. Guys, welcome to Mori Rebirth, created by Emox. Now, before I get into the video, I just want to give a big shout out to Greg FPS for completing the Easter egg. I believe he was the first person in the world to actually get this Easter egg completed. And as you can see, we've just been given the seed. Oh my god, the monkey's gonna take it. No! Oh my god, what a start to the video. And I also want to give a big shout out to It's Perker as well, because I believe he played a massive role in actually helping Greg complete the Easter egg. Now, moving on to the actual Easter egg of this map itself. It's got brand new areas. It's got a brand new Easter egg. Literally, this is Mori Rebirth in all its glory, and I can't wait to get stuck in, man. Now, the first step to the Easter egg is we need to actually turn on the power. Now, it's not as simple as just running to the switch and switching it on. We have to go around the map and find some pillars. Now, let me buy a quick revive real quick. Excuse the pun. And let's go open up this door for 1,000. Now, some of these areas will look very familiar because, like I said, if you played Mori number 1, which you should have done because it's an absolute beast of a map. But let's go and open up this door right here. This is also 1,000, and the first pillar to switch on power is over here. Now, normally back in the day, you'd have to interact with this and do some challenges. Well, the difference is now that's been switched over, and this is now a part of the power source. And the way you would complete challenges is actually you'd come over to this body or totem over here, like a little scarecrow in a sense. And that is how you complete the challenges. Oh god, our perk has been targeted. We need to protect quick revive with all our life. We actually need to make sure... No, you don't. No, you don't. You're not taking my perk away from me. Right, let's open up this door for 1,000. Let's actually start making our way down to the power station over here. And here is the second power source, over by the power station next to PhD. Now, we have 4,700 points. Let's go ahead and buy the next door. And I believe we can progress through here. There's speed color right there. This was never a thing. You could never ever go through here. And this is one of the brand new areas that Emox has added. Let's buy the door and let's go check it out, man. Oh my god, already it looks absolutely stunning. Is that elemental pop? I think it is. Oh my god, it is as well. So as you can see, right, we got a part. Hello, Mr. Part. What have we got? So we just picked up a part to the kit. Now, look at the HUD. As you can see, we've got relics, we've got fuses, we've got the baby gun, the kit, the shield, the bucket. There's so many things to do and collect and complete on this map. I mean, just look at this. Look, the way we could just go through an entire bunker. Look at this. Oh my god, seriously. This is absolutely beautiful, man. I mean, I didn't even show you guys fully the bunker. Let me go back downstairs and actually show you this beautiful brand new area. We got electric cherry. Oh my god, this is insane, man. And as you guys can see, here is the third power source that we need to activate. Now, the funds are getting tight, I'm not going to lie. So we should probably buy a gun, 1,500 for the KN. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take out one zombie. And that should be enough to maybe open up the next door, I believe. I mean, we'll find out anyway. But it should be about 1,000 to about 1,500. Screw it. We're just going to take him out. And in fact, we're also going to lay down, buy electric cherry, and grab the extra 100. And if I can really quickly, why not? Why not? I might as well go to elemental pop and lay down as well. Oh boy, we got an actual monkey. Oh my god, they've got C4. What the fuck? Oh my god, I didn't even know about this. The monkeys have C4 on them. Can you see that? I need to show you it clearly. Hold on a second. Oh my god, look at that. They got like C4 dynamite on their back. Yo, this is insane, man. There should be like one more monkey left. Is this a lot? It is indeed. Okay, cool. We should get the max ammo. Perfect. So with 1,500 points, we're absolutely broke. But at least we can purchase this door for 1,000 points. Now, before I show you this area, this is nothing new. You guys have seen it before. It just looks way much more better. But let me run back and show you, right? So you guys can see we can actually plant seeds. If I go back, we have one seed, and you get seeds just by killing zombies. Now, around the map, right, you're going to see 3 fountains. You're going to see one that's glowing green, one that's glowing blue, and one that's glowing purple. Now, what that indicates is just the water, and obviously you can use the different color water to actually go to the seeds and actually water them. But yeah, guys, honestly, just being back on Mori once again, it just feels great. I mean, I've always loved Mori, and ever since I heard that Emox was making a second one, I just literally, guys, I'm sitting here right now with a massive grin on my face. I'm so happy to be here and playing this map finally. Right, let's go ahead and push forward. So let's buy this door for 2k. Oh my god, just look at this. Look, the water on the ground as well. Oh my god, man. Mori Rebirth, you absolute goat, man. I love this map. Let's buy this Dexter as well for 1,250 points. That is... Oh my god, we're broke. But we do have the final power source to actually turn on power. Now, we should be able to actually go and buy perks, if I'm correct. Actually, my bad, guys. There's one more that we need to turn on. I think there's 5 in total. And the one we're missing is in one of the brand new areas that I'm about to show you now. Already, look at that. You can see the motherfucking flogger. Oh my god. But look, let's go by this door. 750, baby. Let's go and explore. Let's go knife this guy because we don't need him. But as you can see, look at this. A brand new area. It looks absolutely incredible. We have to buy this door. Otherwise, we're going to get... Well, actually, we won't get trapped. But you guys know the drill. We'll have to kill him. I don't want to kill him just yet. But there you go. This is the 5th and final power source. And after pressing this, I believe power should be activated. And there you have it, guys. The jug machine from Cold War has been turned on. And just look at this area. Oh my god, man. It just looks so damn nice. Bring me back to the old transit days as well. Remember farm with the whole like barn and shit? My god, man. Emox has utilized this very, very nicely. I mean, it is very, very tight. So running trains around this area, not inside the barn, but just around this area in general, can be very, very... Yeah, it's not great. But in terms of visuals, it looks absolutely stunning. Right, guys, so once you've actually turned on the power, you need to come over to here, which is the bunker. Now, you can open it from both sides. You can do it from the mule kick side, or you can go over to the other side where stamina up is, just over there, and you can open it from there. Open up this door for 1,000 points, and there you go. The bunker has been opened. Again, this is a brand new feature, and the really, really cool thing about this is it literally links to both sides. So rather than you having to go all the way around, buying this bunker door means you could just literally just slip like from side to side. But now moving on to the juicy part. So this is how you actually start the main Easter egg. Now you come over to this metal door, you knife it, and Dr.Hale is going to start talking to you. Now once you've actually knifed the door and spoken to Dr.Hale, she's going to ask for a battery. So you need to go and find that. Now there's 2 locations where I've actually found it myself. The first location would be in the power area over here. And I'm going to show you exactly where you'd find it. So you'd come around here, you'd turn left, and then basically to your left, right in the corner, there could be a location where the battery will spawn. In this case, it hasn't spawned there. Now the second location where it spawned in for me would be if you go through this area. Now it's normally on this little bench. Now if I hold X, as you can see, I've got the battery in my hands, and all you have to do is simply go back to Dr.Hale, knife the door, and interact to give it to her. Here we are, guys. We've just reached the bunker. So like I said, come downstairs, knife the door. She's going to say thank you so much for finding it, and then she's going to ask us to actually give her the battery. Now, you just need to wait a little while. I guess if you want to, you could go and have a round, or, you know, you just wait like a minute. Right, guys, so I just went ahead and completed another round, and let's go downstairs and interact with this door. Now, there you go. Dr.Hale should basically tell you what to do next. Now, once you've actually knifed the door again and spoken to Dr.Hale, she's going to basically tell you that she's looking for a crystal. Now, this crystal can be obtained by knifing these gongs, and they have to be knifed in the correct order. Now, the order I've done it in, and it worked, was knifing this one over here by a double tap. And then I ran all the way over to PhD, which is over by the power station, just to your left over here. So we're going to knife this one. And then for the third gong, I went ahead and knifed the one by spawn. And then for the 4th and final one, I headed over to mule kick and I knifed this one over here. Now, if this order is correct, monkeys should spawn in, and after you killing them, they should give you a crystal. Now, unfortunately, that order didn't work this time, so I'm assuming every game they actually change. So I'm going to go ahead and hit a bunch of different combos, and I'll let you know once I've done it. Right, guys, and there you have it. So I've inputted the right combo this time, and as you can see, the crystal has just spawned in. Now, what we need to do is we need to grab that, but I need to take out these monkeys first. Now, once you've taken out the monkeys, go ahead and grab that crystal, and then you need to take it back to Dr.Hale. And all you have to do again is just knife it. She's going to start talking, and then she's going to tell you to just slip it through the little vent here. So after speaking to Dr.Hale, she's going to tell you that the crystal was just way too big and she needs you to shrink it. So in order for you to do that, you need to come over to here, over the pillar, which is by Deadshot at the back. So come up these stairs over here, and there's going to be this little pillar or this little like statue thing. You just need to go over to it, interact with it, and it's going to place the crystal on the stand. Now this is where things get juicy. In order to actually shrink the crystal, you need to obtain the shrink gun. Now you can either build it by finding parts around the map, or you can pull it from the box. Now in this case, if it's saved, I've actually already stored the baby gun. So that's a new feature that you can actually do on this map. If you come over to the farm area and you come inside this door here and you buy it, if you come to the back over here, there's going to be a fridge, just like you would do in the transit days. Simply come over to the fridge and you could just withdraw the gun like so. And as you guys can see, I now have the baby gun. This works for any gun. You can store ray guns, you can store like any gun, upgraded gun, do whatever you want. All you have to do is simply just withdraw it from the fridge, and there you have it. Now, using the baby gun, just come back to this location, shoot the crystal, it's going to shrink, pick up the crystal again, and simply just take it back to Dr.Hale. So So as mentioned before, come to the bunker, come downstairs, knife this door once again. She's going to ask you to give it to her. Simply just give her the crystal, and then she'll tell you what she wants next. Now, she's going to need a little bit of time, so I would suggest maybe killing the zombie and starting a brand new round. And that's exactly what I've done. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this round, and then I will see you guys once we basically got a last zombie. Right, guys, so after completing a round, just come downstairs again, knife the bunker door, and she's going to tell you that she needs some tools and a container. Now, the two things that Hale was looking for, they can actually spawn in many different locations. Now, one location is by stamming up just on the wall, and as you can see, there is a glass jar. Now, that's one of the parts that she needs. So if you just go over to and interact with it, you'll pick up the jar, and that's done. The second location where you can find the jar is, I found it in my first playthrough over here in the Pack-a-Punch room. Now, as you can see, you're thinking, why is there green smoke? Well, if you go inside there, you actually take damage. And the only way to go inside Pack-a-Punch is by turning off the green smoke. Now, to do that, there's going to be like 5 or 4 pillars around the map. You just have to rotate them, and then the green smoke will disappear. But I will show you that a little later on in the video. You guys might also see there's a ray gun wall by, and it's like blocked off by orange smoke. Again, I will also show you how to unlock that later on in the video. But for now, we're currently looking for a toolbox. So we found the glass jar, we're looking for the toolbox. Now, the color of it will be blue, so just make sure you're looking out for a blue toolbox. It's not going to be red or nothing like that. First time playing this, I thought it was just that, but it isn't. And there you have it, guys. In the barn over here, it's at the back. If you just go over to it and pick it up, you now have the toolbox. I'm just going to quickly show you a second location where I found it. Again, on my first playthrough, I found these things in different locations. But for the toolbox, where I found it last time was, if you come to the factory area where Elemental Pop is, just come inside this room. I actually found it somewhere around here. I think it was on the bottom underneath this table. But they are the two locations that I found. Now, there's a few things I actually forgot to show you guys. If you come back over to the farm area where Jug is, if you just run upstairs, now there's a table with a drawer, right? And you can interact with this drawer, just like so. If you come over to here, just hold X or hold F, you will see that it opens up to a key card. Now, that key card will be used later on. And if you see any barriers like this, these are breakable, guys. These are actually breakable. You know, make sure you don't miss anything like this, because there might be parts actually hidden beyond these places. Now, in this case, there's nothing up here apart from a mystery box. But there's also another location where you can break some barriers. And I'm just going to quickly show you where that is. If you come back over to where PhD is, the little power station area, if you come through this wall, through this door, there's going to be another set of breakable things. Now, you don't have to necessarily, you know, like knife them. In this case, I have no ammo, so I have to actually knife them. But if you want, you can go ahead and shoot them. Now, inside this room here, there's going to be one piece to the actual baby gun that you need to pick up if you want to go craft it. And you can craft that inside the farm or the barn area. Now, moving back onto the Easter egg. Once you've collected the toolbox and you've collected the jar, you need to come downstairs, you need to knife the door again, and you need to pass Hale the materials through the little vent. Once you've done that, just knife the door again, and she's going to tell you what to do next. Now, after speaking to Hale again, she's going to ask you that she needs something powerful that you can use to overcome a zombie or something like that. What she means by that is you need to go over to the box and you now need to pull the wonder weapon from this game, which is the Puke Ray.
A few moments later.
And there you have it, guys. This is the Puke Ray from the box. Now, what this does is actually very, very jokes. But you shoot the zombie and it just starts puking like crazy. But yeah, once you've got the Puke Ray out of the box, you just need to go downstairs again and talk to Hale, and she'll tell you what she wants you to do. Now, she's going to tell you that she wants a specific type of zombie. Now, this specific type of zombie can actually be found at the farm area. If you just head on over to there, you're going to see one zombie with like an orangey kind of smoke around it, just like so. What you have to do is you need to escort it all the way down to Dr.Hale. Now, to get the zombie to actually follow you, you need to shoot it once with the Puke Ray, and then you need to inject it. Now, make sure you don't go down for this bit. And after you've injected the zombie, all you have to do is simply just stay near it, and it's going to slowly make its way over to Hale. Now, saying this, the zombie moves absolutely goddamn slow. Like, look at that. It's literally walking pace. Now, of course, if you're playing this on solo, it is going to take some while because, you know, you're doing it on your own. So you have to, like, shoot off the monkeys. You have to make sure you don't kill the last zombie. You have to, like, stand near it all the time. If you can get, like, a team together, it makes things a lot more easier. But in this case, I'm on my own, so it's going to take me a fair while. And there you have it, guys. All you have to do, like I said, is just slowly but surely escort this goddamn zombie to Dr.Hale. And then, yeah, pretty much she's going to tell you what to do next after that. It took me a fucking long while. As you can see, I went down. It's so jarring with these monkeys, man. It's so damn jarring. Oh, my God, just go away. But as you can see, look, Dr.Hale has accepted the zombie, and she'll tell you what she needs to do next. Now, after handing in the zombie, Dr. Hale will ask you to go and find a chip. Now, in order for you to do that, you need to head back over to the barn area. Right, guys, so once you've escorted the orange glowing zombie, you need to make your way over to the farm area with the barn. And basically, what we're going to do is we need to grab a chip. And the way we do that is we need to come over to this section over here, and there's going to be a red button. Now, when you press this red button, the next thing we need to do is we need to go around, and we basically need to do like a trial and error. And it's with these mannequins. Now, as you can see, the mannequins, some of them are facing the complete wrong way. Your job is to make sure that the heads of the mannequins are facing towards us. Now, when I say trial and error, basically not all of them are going to be the correct one. So, for example, if we turn this head here, I don't know if you guys heard it, but it made like a little noise and then the head goes back. That means that's the incorrect one. So, we're going to go over here. We're going to try this guy. Hopefully, this works. But it's made the same noise. So, there you go. Look, this guy means it's not the right one. So, let's try this mannequin and see if this one works. So, yeah, look, this made no noise, so we can tick it. There we go. This is the first mannequin we need to do. Now I'm going to go over to this mannequin and see if this works. Nope, so obviously that's gone off. But now we know, guys, it's this one over here. So we can start off again just by turning the head, just like so. And then I'm going to try the lady in the red. Hopefully she works now. Actually, saying that, her head's already facing forward, so that's fine. If I come over to this guy in the blue, that's now ticked back, so that's wrong. Like I said, guys, this is literally trial and error. So you just need to carry on doing it a couple times until you get it right. Now, if you guys have ended up doing it right, music is going to start playing and a fuck ton of zombies is going to start spawning in. All you have to do is survive, wipe out the zombies, and then go back to one of the mannequins, and they're going to be like, they're going to have like an electrical charge on their head. That is where the chip is going to be located. So once you've actually survived that horde and you've wiped out all of the zombies, just keep one so you can come back to the farm. And all you have to do now is look for a mannequin that has like an electrical charge on their face. Now, as you can see, this one has it. Now, if you go over to the mannequin, it's going to say take the chip. And all you have to do now is go back to Dr. Hale, knife the door, and give her the chip. And then she will tell you what to do next. So, as mentioned, guys, come back to the bunker, run downstairs, just knife the door, and then give her the chip. And then knife it again. And then, yeah, she'll tell you what to do. Now, after you've done that, Dr. Hale wants you to basically take the modified crystal that she's done. And she wants you to run over to Deadshot. And there's going to be a little podium. Now, she wants you to place down that crystal ball on that podium. And then she wants you to run around the map and find a fuse. And then you need to place it inside a generator, collect souls, and then you can move on to the next step. Now, that might sound a bit confusing, but hopefully I can show you what to do. So come over to this podium by Deadshot, which is over here. And then just simply place down the crystal ball just like so. And now we have to go around the map and find a fuse. Now, on my first playthrough, the fuse for this one actually spawned over here. So I'm hoping it's still hit. Yep, it is. Over here, guys. So for you to come and get the fuse, just come to this little area here. It's by the power station. Come straight through this door. And on the floor, you will find the fuse. Right, guys. So before we move on to the next step, it's time to pack-a-punch our weapons. Now, as you can see, the pack-a-punch has some green smoke. If you go inside that, you will get damaged. In order for us to clear that, there's going to be these little totems or statues around the map. There's about 4 or 5 of them. You just need to spin them until they're done. So if you come over to it, it says rotate. And you should hear a noise once it's done. Just like so. And yeah, you just need to basically rinse and repeat it until you hear like a buzz noise. And then you'll be notified that pack-a-punch has been cleared. So this is the second one over by Stamina Up. Again, just rotate until it's done. The third one's over by Deadshot. It's just here by the broken car. And obviously over there by Double Tap. You just come over here and just rotate it again. Now, if you come to the factory, which is by the keypad, there's another statue that you can turn as well. And the final one, I believe, if you come over to the farm area, it's just going to be at the back over here. Again, you just need to go up to the statue and just rotate it again. Now, once you've done that, you should hear like a little noise. As mentioned before, just make your way back over to spawn and pack-a-punch should be cleared. Now, at this point, if you have all the parts to build a shield, you can just build it right there. But we're going to pack-a-punch our weapons really quickly. So, guys, we have our pack-a-punch weapons. Now, all you have to do is grab that fuse that you picked up earlier, chuck it in this machine over here, and simply just collect souls. That's all you have to do. So once you've filled up that fuse with all the souls, make sure you collect it and then take it back to Dr. Hale. So come down into the bunker, and then there should be a little thing where you can give her the power source, and then just simply knife it again, and then she'll tell you what to do next. Right, guys, so once you've given Dr. Hale the fuse, she's going to tell you that she doesn't have enough power to continue with the research. So basically, there's going to be these blue orbs around the map. Now, what you need to do is you need to get these blue orbs into these little podiums. I don't think every single podium works. There's only certain ones that work, but I'm just going to quickly test out this one, just in case this is like a secret one I didn't know about. So you just chuck a grenade, and if it's the right one, it should go in there. There you go, just like so. So as you can see, the orb is in there. We need to do that a couple more times. So this orb right here, it needs to go into that pillar just there. But this is in the wrong location. We need the orb to basically land right here. So we need to go near it, and then it's going to move location. So if I just run around here, go towards the orb, it should move to another location. And then again, we just need to keep doing it until it goes to the spot where we want it to. So that's not gone to the right place. So we just need to keep following it. Now, there are multiple orbs, so this is another orb just floating around the map. This one needs to go over there. So again, we need to touch it and keep doing it until they float into the right locations. Right, guys, so I've just moved the orb around a lot, and it's landed exactly where we need it to. So we just need to chuck another grenade over there, and that should make the orb go inside exactly where we need it to go. Which leaves us with the third and final orb. Again, chuck a grenade, make sure it explodes near it, and then that should go into the holder up there. Now, once all of the orbs have been collected, you need to go to each one and you just need to charge it. So that's the first one. The second one is over by Mule Kick, which is where we got the... It's actually the first one we did, to be honest. But this is it. You just need to charge it. And then the third one is over by PhD area. Just like so. So come over to it, charge the crystal, and that is now done. Now we need to go and speak to Dr.Hale again so she can tell us what she wants us to do. So we're just inside the bunker. Come downstairs, knife the door, and she would tell us. Now with this step, Dr.Hale will tell you that she's having some issues with like the mechanisms and stuff. So what we need to do is we need to go around the map and we need to step on every single pressure plate around the map. So that's the first one. And then the second one will be over here by Mule Kick. Again, just stand on it until it goes all the way down. The third one's over by Deadshot, just in the corner over here. And if I'm correct, the fourth and final one should be right here beside the grenades by the power tower. Or the power station, really. Right, so after you've stepped on all of the tiles, this step is all about matching. So if you come to the Pack-a-Punch room, you're going to see these tiles on the wall. All you have to do is just interact with a tile. So let's just say we go to this one and hold X or F or whatever. And we need to find the one that stays glowing. Now, this one has stayed glowing. So now what we need to do is we need to go around the map and we need to match that symbol. Now, because I'm playing solo, I need to basically stand on that symbol, go back to the Pack-a-Punch room, hit the tile, find another symbol, and do the same thing. I need to do that until all of the tiles have been done. If you step on the incorrect tile, you have to start again. So in the Pack-a-Punch room, we got that, the asterisk or something like that. This is the symbol we need to match it to. So just stand on it, and then all you have to do is go back to Pack-a-Punch room and do the same thing. So again, back to the Pack-a-Punch room. We need to find another symbol that actually stays glowing. So that's gone off. Let's try this one. Has that stayed on? That's gone off again. So guys, as you can see, the next one that stayed glowing was the moon. So now we need to find that one. And that symbol is just over here. So again, we just stand on it. And then same thing, head back to Pack-a-Punch. The next one to do is the 3 dots. And this is the tile for this. It's in the lab. Let's check out the fourth one, which is the diamond. So we need to go and find that one now. And this is the diamond over here. So let's just stand on that. It's by the Titan wall or basically by like Deadshot area over here by the bunker. Now these symbols, the way they're spawning, they might just be for me in this game. They might change in your game. So don't take it as these are the locations, but take it as a guide of how to actually complete this step. So the next one is this one over here. It's like the 3 lines or the 4 lines. And that symbol is over here for me by Elemental Pop. Now guys, it's very, very important that you take note of every single one that you've stepped on in that order, as you're going to need that for later on. So make sure you take down that same order that you've stepped on. So the last one for me would be these ones here, which is like the 2 lines crossing over. And that tile should be right next to Deadshot, which is right here. So let's just stand on that. And there you have it. That little step is now completed. Now this is where that same order that I mentioned for you to take a note. This is where this comes into play. So you have to go around and stand on all the pressure plates again. And this is number 2 over here by the grenades. Number 3 is by spawn. So let's just stand on that one. And number 4 is over by Mule Kick. Now, once you've stepped on all of the 4 tiles for the second time, all of the tiles that you had to hit in order the first time round, they're going to pop up again. Now, this is where you stand on every single tile that you previously entered in that same order. So remember when I said take a picture or take a note, that is the order you need to stand on it. So we're going to go through and do my order so that you guys understand what I'm trying to say. So the first one for me was the little star, the asterisk over here by Speed Cola. So let's stand on that. And then the second one was the 3 dots, which was over here in the corner by the KN44 wall buy, which is this one here. And then the third one for me was I believe it was the moon, if I'm correct. Yeah, it was. And this is over here. And then it was the diamond just here. And then it was the 4 lines, which was by over in Elemental Pop, which is this tile just over here. And then the very last tile that we had to step on last time, which was over by Deadshot, which is the 2 like half lines crossing over each other. And there you go. That step is now completed. Now, just to mention, if you guys are wondering why it's like there's red smoke everywhere and all that, it's got nothing to do with the step. You can do this in broad daylight, like with no red smoke. It's just because I still got the monkey with me, and there's no point ending it if I can just still carry on doing the Easter egg steps. Right, guys, now once you've stepped on all the tiles in the exact same order, just come down to the bunker, and then you should be able to speak to Dr.Hale, and then she'll tell you what you need to do next. Now, this step, guys, can be a little tricky, especially if you don't know what you're doing, but basically, you need to grab 2 fuses and fill them with souls. Now, as you guys can see, there is a fuse inside this dragon's mouth, and the only way you can get to it is by shooting it with a pack-a-punch weapon that has dead wire on it. And the reason why is because that fuse is blue. Now, if you see a fuse that's red, it means you need to have blast furnace. If you see a fuse that has rainbow colored on it, it means you need to have fireworks. So now what we need to do is we need to get this pack-a-punch weapon and pray that we can get dead wire on it. And look at that. Look at that. Our first try, and we managed to get dead wire. So now all we have to do now is just run over back to the dragon, shoot it, and we should be able to pick up the fuse. There we go, just like so. So pick up the fuse, and then we just need to collect some souls on it. Now, it's important to note as well, with each elemental fuse, you have to use the same AAT in order to collect the souls. So, for example, with this one, it was dead wire. If I start shooting zombies with blast furnace, it's not going to collect any souls whatsoever. So it's important to use the correct AAT when you're collecting the souls for that particular fuse. So I'm just going to sit in this corner for now, finish this fuse up, and then we'll move on to the next one. Right, guys, so I just finished off doing the dead wire one. Now I'm going to put it in the machine, and hopefully we can get like a blast furnace or a fireworks. Let's see what we get. Is that fireworks? I think it is indeed. Right, once you guys are done filling up souls for the dead wire one, go back to the AAT machine or pack-a-punch, chuck in your weapon and see if you can try and get blast furnace or fireworks. Now, 2 locations where it can spawn. This one up here could either be blast furnace or fireworks. In this case, it's fireworks, so there we go. I've got the fuse for that one. And then all you have to do is just simply stick the fuse inside of the generator, and same thing again, collect some souls. Right, so once you've filled up the fireworks fuse, make sure you go back to the pack-a-punch machine and grab blast furnace. This is the 2nd or the 3rd location of where the fuse can drop. And you pick up that fuse, and then you just go fill this up with souls again. Now, in total, guys, that's 3 locations. So you had the rooftop by Deadshot, you had up in the rooftop by the power, like the power station bit, and you also had the dragon's mouth. That's 3 locations for 3 different fuses. And of course, depending on which color it is, determines which AAT you actually need. Now, for the fuse that we have, there's a little generator over here, so let's just insert that. And once again, we just need to collect the fuses for the blast furnace one. Now, once you've finished collecting souls for all of the fuses, you need to come outside, come to this generator, and you need to press to fix one of the fuses. Now, in my case, it doesn't say fix, I've already done it, but that's what you need to do. If it's not that generator, just go to each of the generators that you filled up until one of them says fix. Also, while you're at it, you might as well come out to Deadshot and pick up that crystal, and then head back to Dr.Hale, and then she's going to tell you what she wants next. Now, after you've spoken to Dr.Hale, she's going to tell you that we need to stop the protection system, and that just means we need to go around and shoot 4 generators outside of the map. Now, the generators will look like this. They have like a little electric bolt on top. Basically, it's just a generator. You just need to blow each one up. So make sure you keep on shooting it until the generator actually glows blue. Once it glows blue like that, you know you've destroyed it. Now, that was the first one by Stamina Up. There's another one over here by Mule Kick in the corner. Again, just keep on shooting it until it explodes and glows blue. Now, there's another generator just opposite spawn. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's hidden right between them bushes. You just need to, again, shoot them until it explodes and then starts glowing blue. And then the last generator is also opposite spawn, just over there. So, again, just shoot that until that starts glowing blue. After you've shot the 4 generators around this area, you now need to look for electric pylons, or these little poles over here. And all you have to do is, once it's sparking, just simply shoot it, and then basically just follow it to the next pylon. So the next one would be over here. So again, just shoot that. And then there's another one just over here flickering. Again, shoot that one. There's another one opposite the flogger. This one over here. And then there's one more over here, which is by the farm. Basically, you need to transfer the electrical current towards farm. My bad, guys. There's another one over here as well. There's 2 by flogger, actually. There's one just there, which is what I showed you. And there's also one just there as well. Once you've done, again, come back to the bunker, knife the door, and she'll tell you what we need to do next. So after you speak to Dr.Hale, she wants us to go around the map and find pieces of paper that contain some codes on them. Now, one location is over here by the blue car, which is opposite the flogger, and that code is 4408. Now, make sure you take a note of every single code that you find, because you're going to need that for later on. The second location for you to find the code is if you come to the house in the farm area, you come to the table where you collected the key card, and there's going to be a piece of paper over here, and the code is 7316. The third location is inside this barn over here. If you come inside, there's a mannequin and the code is 5256. And the fourth and final code is, if you come over to Elemental Pop, over here near this generator, there is a piece of paper that displays 4314. Now, once you've found every single code, come over to this keypad over here with the shutters and just enter all of the codes that you found. So the first one we found was 4408, and then we enter that. There you go. And then the second code is 7316, and then make sure you press enter. Then the third code is 5256, and then press enter. And then the fourth and final one was number 4314, and then press enter. And just like so, that's all of the 4 codes that we've now found have now been entered into the keypad. Now that you've done that, there's going to be some buttons inside this factory that you must press in order to move on to the next stage. So the first button is over here just like so. Let's just press that. The second button is right behind it on the wall just here. Third button is over here on the wall. And there's another one just behind right here in the corner. Once you've hit all of the 4 buttons, make sure you head on down to Dr.Hale and speak to her. But before you do so, make sure you have the right loadout, max ammo. Just make sure you're happy with what you've got, because you're going to enter into a lockdown and you need to defend that bunker. Before I move on to the next step, I promised you I'll show you how to get the ray gun. Now, if you come over to the power station, you're going to see this orb. All you have to do is cook a grenade, chuck it up there, and once it explodes, the orb should move, just like so. And all you have to do is simply follow it and carry on shooting it or knifing it until it gets to the pack-a-punch room. Now, as you can see, it stopped, but that's fine. All we have to do is just knife it again, and it's going to make its way over to the pack-a-punch room. And this is really cool because what it does is, I'll show you in a second, look. It stops here, you knife it again, it goes inside, and it actually joins up with the ray gun on the wall. If I could just show you without going down, there you go. If you guys saw it, and now all you have to do is simply clear the green smoke, and that ray gun will be available to you for 7,500 points. But without further ado, guys, let's go straight down, and let's speak to Dr. Hale and see what she has for us. And there you go, guys. You now enter into a lockdown and you have to defend the bunker. So just like I said, make sure you have the right loadout, make sure you're happy with what you have, and it shouldn't be too hard. I mean, if you have a pretty decent loadout, you should be quite comfortable. But yeah, guys, I'll see you after I completed this step. And there you have it, guys. If you completed the lockdown successfully, it will look something like this. The whole map will go like greeny, smoky, and basically you're ready for the final boss fight of the Easter egg, which is the very last step. Now, in this case, I'm out of ammo in this assault rifle, so I'm actually going to go ahead and pick up the ray gun and then upgrade it and take that to the boss fight. So I'll see you guys when I'm ready.
A few moments later.
Okay, guys, I went down. Oh, for goodness sake. Basically, I'm too scared that I don't want to mess this up. So, yeah, rather than getting prepared, look, we got a max ammo. That's fine. Guys, this is, oh my god, this is the boss fight. Look at this. We have to face the fucking monkey, the Cosmic Kong from Dead Ops. Oh my god. Oh, as you can tell, this is the first time I've ever been inside this boss fight. So this is my natural reaction. Like I said, I've seen all the steps and stuff like online. Oh my god, look at the size of this thing, man. Oh my god. Come on, I know we could do this. I have faith. I have absolute faith. I mean, we just got a max ammo earlier, so that's good news. We just have to concentrate and make sure we don't go down. Come on. We're at the final part of Mori Rebirth. Please don't mess it up. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It would be a lot more easier if I had more people, but what can I do? I'm playing solo today. That's life. We've nearly got the Cosmic Kong down to halfway health. No, 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 no. Don't even try that game. Don't even try that game. Oh my god. You just tried to screw me, and it's not going to happen. Let's go. Not going to lie. I do need a max ammo. So game, please, if you can, drop me one, please. No, 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 no. That was close. Oh my god, that was close. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, that's upsetting. That's upsetting. But there you go. That is literally the Easter egg in a nutshell. Guys, if you've enjoyed the video, please smash that like button, comment down below, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!